COVID was interesting. So we have about a year long, 9 to 12 month sales cycle, meaning groups commit to us about 9 to 12 months in advance. And then the fulfillment of that experience, that product is going to be at the end of that cycle. So it's a pretty long sales cycle. A majority of our fulfillment happens March, April, May, and June.
Okay.
Which means the world shut down in the first week of March. So we had millions of dollars of revenue completely paid out to hotels and airlines. We had groups either out or getting ready to go out. We had thousands and thousands of students, travelers, parents invested to go, and the world shut down. And I mean, it just came to a screeching halt. And so we had a leadership team meeting and said, okay, what are we going to do? And really it went back to this people matter. And so we said, hey, our clients matter more than the bottom line. So what we did is we emailed every single client and said, listen, we understand the situation, the scenario. We know that money's out, and we have some pretty high dollar trips in many instances. So there's a significant amount of money out. And we just said, give us an opportunity. Obviously the world's closed down. We will do right by everyone, but you've got to give us some time to figure this out. I know you want to talk to someone in leadership. So myself and another department head, he and I just said, hey, here are our numbers. Schedule with us. You will get a live person to talk to within 24 hours. And so every morning we would wake up and schedule our meetings, schedule our Zoom calls, whether it was with heads of schools, with lawyers, with large groups, with travelers, whoever was frustrated at the moment. And so we took March, April, May, and June into June, and we just managed people. And we just we had the rest of our support team getting back as much money as they could when they could get it from the airlines and hotels. And ultimately, I think we averaged about 84% refunds across the board, which was significantly higher than almost every single competitor that I know of.
Yeah.
And it really allowed our company to, our reputation, our brand value to increase over the next three to 5 years since. And we've had record years ever since COVID. The following year was a record year. They call that revenge travel. And then we've continued to grow ever since. And even our board of directors was pretty frustrated with our CEO of how much money. He's like, you did not need to give this much back. And we said, we understand that, but this was the right thing to do. And so we fought for every penny and gave as much of it back as we possibly could. And we just managed people. We said, hey, listen, I understand the situation. I understand there's a lot of money out. We value you. Give us some time. We'll make sure to do it right. And we did.